Hi guys! So this is gonna be a pretty chill video. I went thrifting, so I'm just gonna show you the books that I got. It's 4 books. I'm gonna talk a little bit about them, and yeah. First of all, you guys probably remember me talking about Jane Eyre, and with that talking about Wuthering Heights. So I went to the thrift store and I found Wuthering Heights, which is so cool. But I'm a little bit confused because this is only 300 pages long and I thought it would be longer. And it says on the back that this is edited by some man named David Daish. I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, so I'm just a little bit confused as to, is it actually this short? Or did David like edit the shit out of this? Or is this like the original length? Like, is this the actual length? But yeah, very excited. Very, very, very excited to read this now that it's finally autumn and the perfect weather to read this like gothic story. Then I found Radio Silence, which I don't know why I picked this one up. I'm really not into YA anymore that much, but I've been wanting to read this one for ages. I haven't read anything by Alice Oseman, and to be honest, Heartstopper doesn't really interest me that much. Yeah, very excited for this. I think it's gonna be an easy read. It's about like loss and courage, and I think she like listens to this podcast that she really likes, and then she kind of becomes friends with the person who hosts the podcast. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, it sounds like a... Actually, I think I'm gonna read this next. I think I need something easy because Great Circle is pretty slow. Okay, I decided I'm actually gonna start this like tonight, because I think this is gonna be like just something to really get me back into the flow, because to be honest, Great Circle has kind of slowed me down a little bit. So yeah. Then next I got, what is this in English? I got the Finnish one. Okay, so the Finnish name of this is Sofian Maailma, which means Sophia's World. And this, I think, is it's a Norwegian, I think. And it's some like basic history of philosophy, like just some really basic philosophy stuff. And I used to really be into philosophy, but then if you know anything about the Finnish school system, in high school we have to pick some subjects that we're then gonna do our exams on, like our final exams. And I picked philosophy, and I studied for that for like 3 months for the exam, and after that I haven't been able to like read anything related to philosophy. Like, that exam pretty much ruined it for me, because every time I read something it just feels like I'm studying. So I think I need something easy to kind of like get back into it. And I think this is gonna be a pretty good one. It's long, it's like 500 pages, but it's yeah, it's like 10 pages, 15 pages about like one philosopher, then it goes to the next one. So I think it's gonna be like pretty easy to read. And I hope this is gonna kind of like get me back into it, because I really like philosophy, but I just don't want to feel like I have to read it, you know? Which is kind of what happened with history too, because this other subject that I chose for my exam was history, and now I don't feel like reading any historical fiction anymore, because I feel like I have to, like, you know, remember everything that happens in the book, which I obviously don't. But yeah, so I think this is going to be a good one to kind of like get back into the flow of it. I kind of want to start this soon. I think I'll start this soon. This is sounding like I am not gonna touch my fall TBR at all. It's like it's all still waiting there. I haven't read any of them yet, but yeah, we will see. And finally, I got this book I absolutely loved. This was my favorite read of 2022, which is Night Film by Marisha Pessl. This is the Finnish one. I would have loved the English one, but I'll take what I can get. So I found this for 50 cents, which is crazy because this is a book that I kind of thought like I would never find this at the thrift, you know? This was a book where I was 100% sure that I have to buy it like from the bookstore and buy a brand new one, because I don't know, this is just not a book you find at the thrift store. And I found it and I'm so happy. I'm so glad I found this. Everybody should read this. I just got my friend to read it. I think it's the perfect read for fall because it's like spooky. It's about a director who's like a really weird director, kind of like David Lynch type. And like his fans are crazy. And then the director's daughter goes missing. No, she dies. And then this guy, Scott, starts like trying to figure out what happened, like how she died. And yeah, Scott is like kind of obsessed with this director. He's called Cordova, and Cordova pretty much ruined his whole life, and now he's gonna like go back into the rabbit hole again. Yeah, it's a thriller. It's I like the concept. It has like some news clippets in here and stuff, and it goes into just like the underworld of New York and explores what kind of dark stuff goes on there and what dark minds horror movie directors have and stuff. And I don't know, it's just amazing. I'm gonna have to reread it soon because, like I said, it's been over a year since I read it. And yeah, I don't know, I really like that there's a lot of lore to this, which is like one of my favorite things in books, if there's a really deep lore to the book, because I love the fact that there are like fake interviews in here and like fake articles and fake websites and stuff. It just really makes me feel like the author has put in a shit ton of work. And yeah, I don't know, I love this book so much. I've read everything by Marisha Pessl. I absolutely love her. I think she's kind of in the process of writing a new book, which I'm so excited for. But in the meantime, I want you all to check her out because I think she is criminally underrated. Criminally underrated. Her books are amazing and I don't think they get talked about enough. So, yeah. This was my little book haul. Just 4 books. They cost me like €3, so of course I had to get them. And all of these I'm really excited for. Like really, really excited for. So that's a good start. I think I've been in a kind of reading slump this past week, but I think I'm kind of like I think I'm gonna get back into it. I'm gonna start Radio Silence like right after I finish editing this video, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you like these like really casual videos, and like if just a casual book haul is something you guys like, because I really like just talking and like not really planning that much. So I want to know if that's something you guys enjoy, because this was very fun to make, and I love just rambling about books I love. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!